Hey, how's it going, guys? MrBossFTW here, and in today's Red Dead Redemption 2 video, we're going to be figuring out what happens if you go back to the mountain where the Chelonian Cult is actually having their meeting. So you actually first encounter the Chelonianism cult in a mission in Chapter 2. It's a mission called We Once Loved, Once and True, and it involves Arthur and Mary sort of rekindling, seeing each other for the first time. And she basically asks him to go save her little brother Jamie, who has joined this Chelonianism cult. And they are essentially a group of people that are like meeting on this mountain, and like they worship turtles, and they're all about like the shell of safety. Now, because this is technically an optional mission, I'm sure there's some of you guys that have no idea what this Chelonianism cult is all about. So this is actually the interaction you have with them as Arthur upon visiting them on top of the mountain.
Shell of safety.
Shell of safety. Can I speak to the boy?
Arthur?
Hello, son. Your sister is very worried.
The boy has chosen a path, sir. The path to truth.
Well, his sister just wants to speak with him.
Arthur, I've chosen a path.
The boy has chosen a path. He's chosen safety. What path have you chosen, sir?
I'm still searching, I guess.
We are all searching. Chelonianism is about searching. What do we search for, do you think?
I don't know. Safety? Safety and meaning?
Jamie knows the truth. But of course, you may speak with him.
Exactly. If your teachings are so great, what harm can I do?
I'm not coming with you, Arthur.
Just come and speak with Mary, then make up your mind.
And in case you guys are wondering, yes, there is a good and a bad way to approach this situation. Now I'm going to show you guys the bad way of approaching this situation.
I don't know about this nonsense. Let me speak to the boy.
Dut. Are you always this negative and antagonistic, sir?
Only when dealing with idiots. Now let me talk to the boy. Now move out of my way. Goddamn lunatic. Is this clear enough for you?
That's enough, Arthur.
Kid, come on. This is crap. You're better than this.
Better than what? Better than one in paradise?
Better than thinking these fools know a damn thing about paradise. Now let me take you home.
You're a sad man, Arthur. You're a real sad man.
Sure, but come home.
Not a chance!
So that right there is the Cult of Chelonianism. It's super strange, very weird. Basically, they're looking for like a safer, better America, but they do so with shells and turtles. It's kind of strange. Now, after that encounter in Chapter 2, if you actually head to Saint Denis between 8 a.m. and 6 p.m., you'll actually see a man named Anders Helgerson at one of the fountains. He's a recruiter for the Chelonian Cult, and he'll actually talk to you about the cult itself, and he'll actually offer you a pamphlet. Here's sort of the interaction you can have with him right here.
Hey, mister.
Hello, sir. Can I interest you in Chelonianism?
I don't know. Can you?
Well, I hope so. It is a fascinating religion that was taught to a very wise master about 100 years ago in a land not very far from here. Take a book, please.
Okay.
You've made a wonderful choice. It is a religion of safety. A religion made by gods who understood what life is. Not what life could be, but what it is. And it is very dangerous. But with Chelonianism, it can be safe. Well, it's all in this book. Am I boring you?
A little.
I'm sorry. Have a wonderful day.
So that was pretty strange, right? He hands you a pamphlet, which you can actually read. It is a pretty long read, and I don't think I'm going to bore you with the details in this video, but you can read it for yourself if you want. This guy is available in Chapter 2, so I'm sure you could even see him before you did the quest to save Jamie. And until the epilogue, that is it. We don't hear from these guys ever again. However, if you return in the epilogue, which remember takes place about 7 or 8 years later, you can actually return to this guy in Saint Denis. Believe it or not, he is still at this fountain, Anders Helgerson, 7 years later, and you can have another conversation with him.
Rejoice!
Good morning.
How are you, sir?
Okay.
A great and wonderful event is happening in Chelonianism. It is quite wonderful. Can I tell you more?
Sure. Why not?
The world is coming to an end. I am so happy. A new master has arrived and he is leading those who know to safety. I plan on joining him myself. He's in the hills near Granite Pass. It's not too late. I've been trying to warn everyone, but no one will listen. Believe me, safety is all that we have.
Okay. Good luck.
So I don't know if you guys picked that up in this conversation, but he says that they are going to be having a meeting because they have a new master. And it seems like he is going to be there as well. I accepted because I felt like that would give me the best chance to continue this storyline a little bit more. And then that actually gives us the opportunity to return to the cliff where we had that same mission in Chapter 2, in the mission we loved once and true. So in case you guys don't know where this location is, or maybe you forgot since Chapter 2 was a while ago, it's actually just east of Cumberland Forest and sort of to the north of the Heartland Overflow. I'll show you guys where it is on the map right now. It's super easy to find. And if you actually go to this cliff, you'll actually see one of the craziest things happen with the Chelonian Cult.
Friend? Follow me, sir. Follow me. Together, we can be safe. Follow me. With this shell, I am safe from all things. Follow me and be saved. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me to Chelonia!
Chelonia!
So did you see what all those guys did? They all jumped off the cliff. I guess they thought their turtle shells and their shell of safety would keep them safe, but every single one jumped off the cliff yelling Chelonian. Like, that was the weirdest thing ever. But it also sort of reminds me of some of the real life cults, how like they'll follow their leaders blindly, really doing whatever without really thinking. And you can actually inspect the bodies of these Chelonian members after they've jumped off the cliff. The first ones I've run into, I don't know why they were on this path. I don't even know if that was the cliff they jumped off, but you can see this guy has like some turtle backpack and turtle armor on. You can loot every one of them, but they don't have anything, special or unique. Some will just have a couple of cents. Some will have some cigarettes, maybe a health cure or something along those lines. But it's crazy that you return to this cliff and they all jump off at once. Like they just jumped. And I don't know what their end game was. Maybe they thought they were going to some safer Chelonian America. I'm really not too sure, but this turned out to be one of the funniest quest lines in Red Dead Redemption 2. So if you are in the epilogue, I would definitely recommend that you go back to this cliff because it's one of the craziest things to see in game. I mean, Arthur thinks the Chelonian Cult is ridiculous. I'm sure John does as well. So anyways, I think this entire experience with the Chelonianism cult in Red Dead Redemption 2 was a very interesting journey. It reminded me a lot of the Epsilon program in Grand Theft Auto 5, so I can kind of see the connections right there. And it is really cool the way that Rockstar goes back and like updates Easter eggs or how they allow you to do new things in the epilogue because, 7 or 8 years has actually elapsed. And I like what they've done here in Red Dead Redemption 2. So you guys should totally try this for yourself. If you're in the epilogue, go back to Saint Denis, go visit that guy, and you'll have a little bit of a surprise waiting for you if you journey back to the top of that mountain. But anyways, that's all the information that I've got for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you did enjoy. Let me know your thoughts, opinions, and more in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you did go on to enjoy this video though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily Red Dead Redemption 2 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.